be ready for the next mission.
A 50-48 and walks in himself into yard and finds the kills to close out the series.
excited to get into this game too. I know.
Welcome to Collectors on the Drift. I'm John.
I'm hoping we started up.
We have a Blaster Box Halo HCS edition.
I know it's very early on.
Here we go.
Saturday, so we're still working out the kinks, but as we get ready for this, I'm thinking about.
Did you have the first three last time or the?
I think so. I think so.
The first three?
Pretty sure. So I think it's you first.
Still time
and I
to get
choose.
So you get the. You get 4 this time.
5-9
Yeah.
phase. Those two teams have already won and beat Luminon, so you're hoping that this is the worst team in this pools, but we all know who Luminon Gaming is. So does Legion.
You want the top 4?
I think in a weird way, I think Legion is looking at this and
there's
saying,
your
all right,
4,
I
there's
think
my
going to this
3,
pool, we'd have originally thought that
and
Cloud9 would
I
be
ripped
our
first
team
on
to
it.
target versus Luminon. But with how the cards got
I think this
played
time
out,
we'll
how
just
Friday
I'll do
played
all
out,
3 of
so
mine, and you do all 4
kick
of
Luminon
yours.
while they're down. They're arguably top 2 in the pool going into
So we
this
are
event.
excited to be
Was
here at
kind of
HCS.
many teams' mindsets.
Yeah, absolutely.
Having a good time. FaZe Clan had a really good first day.
Yeah.
Whether you got FaZe next or whether you have Cloud9 next, you start saying, all right, it's FaZe, let's make it bet. Let's make sure we get this going. Let's see what we can do. I mean, Cloud9 and
doing a lot of things right, and just even these series go a long way to maybe potentially upsetting.
But ultimately, end of the day, you need to execute. You can win a series. At least, if things start to go awry, and you lose this series or you lose against FaZe, all of a sudden you're saying, well, I don't know what the tiebreakers are, but we have to just beat Cloud9.
I don't know,
Like I
shoot.
said, no other way around.
100%.
No.
And if you're Cloud9, you put yourself
It's hard to tell
such
in
a
here.
good position beating a team like Luminon Gaming, a team that we would favorite over a team like Cloud9 in the past. Cloud9 actually shows up. And this could be the tournament where Blake really puts himself on the mans, because I feel like in the past, we've honestly seen that from
There we
Cloud9.
go.
Yeah,
That's
you have
pack
times
1.
like you make the big play, make the big upset, and then
it's
you
hard
kind of
to
throw
tell
it away in a match where
these stories
you
so
need
far
to
in here.
do routine, you play
Yeah.
standard and win.
Back into game 2 now. It's going to be Recharge Slayer 3-1. The lead goes towards Legion Gaming. Another hot start, I would say, for Legion Gaming. And we saw them get off to a very strong start on Aquarius. But what can they do with this lead? Now, 4-2 shock rifle in Zeus's hands. And we'll see if he's able to hit a couple shots. It's always those amateur probably don't expect to hit shots that do it. And Zeus's proving me right
This is,
here. He knows he's got players top
October
right.
4th,
He doesn't
Saturday.
It's a second shot. And this kid could be the difference maker in this game too.
That's
Working so hard.
Oh, I thought that was upside down.
That very first kill was so crucial. He killed the one player from Luminon who was across the map. However, you're the only one left. Uzi gets picked up in the pipes, and despite great shot after great shot, shock rifle taken down. Game is tied up.
On board with SLG, he's going to be back blue right now. Clearing out the bottom tunnel, sees nobody, but then spots a guy.
Can you see him?
Yes.
It's not too dark in here.
No. No, it's pretty decent.
Free from his teammate allowed him to pick up an easy
It's
double.
good enough.
Phenomenal teammate or teamwork and
Spartan ops are kind of hard to
from
see,
Luminon
but
Gaming.
other than that, yeah, it's pretty easy
Shock
to see
rifle
them.
and roots his hands
Yeah.
down. We know the dangerous plays he can make with this.
So we've been by the FaZe Clan booth. They've had some pretty neat loot.
Before he's able to do too much work, they do get a trade, and I view that as a win once again for Legion Gaming.
What's the neatest
Send in the Gators, what they say.
loot you
Legion
found
takes
here
them
so
out.
far?
From the store.
Damage done.
Yeah.
We're gonna see.
I like the jersey and then I have
I do
one.
like how they
Pretty
start
cool.
off this game.
Yeah.
With that metal disc
Time.
plate that we got
is that a lot of that was Uzi
was nice.
Great
The
shot
display?
right plays
Yeah.
to kick
Yeah.
off this
Disc-
round. Now
disc
I
plate,
wonder if
yeah.
This is going to
Yeah.
start a lot of
That was really cool.
This plate is actually
just fine individually.
sponsoring the event.
How do
Yeah.
you play when this game slows down?
And we got a really neat
Really
display
try to break
poster.
them down as far as later.
We'll edit some photos of some of the loot.
Recharge, Dave, I want you to talk about it, how important it is to be watching the crosses, have that
Discover.
cohesiveness at all times.
Hi,
because
Charity.
one player
Had
sneaks
that
through,
already, but
it
yeah.
can be dangerous.
Yeah, there's a lot of trust built and lost here on recharge during setup times. You start to find out, hey, who's watching the angle and
All right.
how much can you trust
I
that they
don't
watch
think
the
I got
angle
any
the whole time? Are they gonna let
overshoots
you
in
know if
there.
they didn't watch it for a little bit?
So it's
Somebody
my 4 now?
maybe made their way across the catwalk?
It's your 4 now.
SLG picks up the new camo. It was a triple kill from the snipe drone that really allowed to open up the map for SLG to really get this camo. And now with camo control and a 4-kill lead, this is where the game can
Ready?
get ugly for Legion. Let's
I was
see
just
how
showing
they
them
do
your jersey.
with this situation, because they are all trapped on an elevator, and eventually here come Luminon Gaming.
Yeah, just too many players in one spot. This is what we talked about before. When players clump up a bit, you can take the safe routes. Look at that move into flank. That can be all 4 going down at the Eagler. when two players are close up, they're going to get that distance. So if you
Alright,
are going to bump up and push, you need to close that distance. You need to do it quick.
SLG hits a double, can't quite hit the triple, but this camo is still in his hands. It's still a problem. Knocks Gundy down to no shield as well. Gets multiple players weak here in red, and these players are trapped in a 2v3 situation. You can see the members swarming from Lumen Gaming. The assist coming through. Wootum finds a double. And
Yeah,
all
we
of a
are
sudden,
actually
the
sitting
scoreboard
near the
wide
stage,
open.
so
It's
the
a
lighting
9-kill
is
lead for Lumen Gaming.
kind of dark with a red light.
Here for Legion, as I feel like they're playing almost a little
But-
scared,
Smart
or
job.
they're just kind of getting caught off guard some points.
It is an
You notice
HCS
when players
edition,
are
so-
hesitant to make a push.
Yeah.
They're saying, hey, don't get great for kills. And they have 4 players in the elevator, and all of a sudden they say, well, let's just roll out one way. It doesn't feel like they're playing their normal game. It feels like Luna is forcing them into a corner.
Yeah, they've been trapped for
That's a lot of Spartan ops in that
half
pack.
the start of this game right now. 29-21. They're
Like
able to get a couple
3
kills,
or
maybe
something
split out some
probably.
pressure from Lumen Gaming, but how long can that last? 30 now. Even worth it to the kill on white.
We've got Clutch and Walshy sportscasting for us right now.
Legion Gaming had
Yeah.
all in this situation. It is a hard
Another
start
Spartan
once
ops.
again from Wootum that has made the difference at 11-5-6.
Snipe drone is going to keep control of
Another
this top
one.
elevator. We saw this at the very beginning of the game as well. Feels like a spot that Luton is really prioritizing. They're going to say, we're going to keep this player top elevator, blocking spawns, playing some crossfire, so some trying to go towards top goal, they're making their way across center.
That was the Halo Reach story so far.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Yeah, it's such a difficult place to play from right now. They're all trapped in white. The push is coming through every angle, being attacked right now, and it is going to be the main door that gets wide open, but
Overshield on Imam.
The main book bed, he's knocked to no shield. He is
Nice.
able to get a kill.
I'll help
A couple
you.
of kills release some of the pressure, but the trade's still not going in the favor of Legion Gaming. Make Luminance job
Nice one.
so much easier
Yeah,
as this
that's
game gets
really
closer to 50.
So this is a HCS
Reflection's got the
email.
camo.
Emil.
Let's see what
Email.
we can do with this one right here.
There you go, guys.
I like this. Get
That's probably our big hit from the box.
Yeah. Across the map there.
Cool.
More chances traveling across these batteries.
Wootum wins another fight. In red, 2 go down for Legion Gaming. A couple players coming off respawn from both sides right now. Wootum with the grapple going to relocate to bad lights. 42-28
Right,
in
two
complete
more.
control. And they once again have them tracked up white. We see Legion Gaming had this 3-4 man push that they're going to try and hit elevator. It looks like.
Legion Gaming
This
and
bad news bears are all
Luminon?
stuck in a very
Oh, really?
closed
Wow.
location.
Luminon
Here comes
almost
the
beat
top.
FaZe
Yeah,
earlier.
we've seen those
Yeah.
this episode
Definitely
before.
probably their biggest
Previously,
challenge
where
for
players
FaZe,
were stuck with
Luminon
elevator.
Gaming.
And
I was impressed
Luminon's
how good they were. I didn't
slowly
know
but
Luminon
surely
was that
laying
good.
some pressure and then
The
sending
first
some
day of
kills off.
HCS was
Pretty insane.
They can
really
keep
intense
their distance.
playing.
Like I
Yeah.
said,
It was
when
last
players
day,
in one area,
grand
you
finals
get
and
some
finals,
distance, they're in a bad spot.
aggressive
They can
playing.
consistently go the distance.
Yeah, it was
As they get
crazy.
close to mid-pipe early, those numbers come to play.
It's going to be game. It's going to be 50-32. They avoid the steak dinner, but not what you want to see.
We
from
met,
Legion Gaming. They dropped their second
some
game
of
the
real life
time and ball
Spartans,
down.
Spartan Army here
0-2 in this series.
at
Lumen Gaming not
HCS,
allowing Legion to get any space
had a-
to breathe at all. They look like they're all business
was that?
here today.
Had a good
Yeah,
conversation with
Luminon
some.
realized that they
great
have
journey.
to win the series. They
Really hard to see in this lighting, but
That is a regular story so far.
no, it's not. Look at the back.
Oh, it's not?
That means great journey.
Oh, great journey. Okay.
That they could potentially take the #1 seed in the pool.
Yeah.
Find
Yeah.
themselves third/fourth.
There you go.
You won't be able to see it in here.
Yeah, it's really hard
Blue
to tell.
Tom at 16-8-5. You know, Mama Tom is at home.
That's some better lighting. I like that.
Dominate
Yeah.
early on a Saturday. Good things happening for Legion Gaming and Lumen Gaming. I'm sorry, but Legion. That was probably one of the game types where if you're looking at this series, you're like, you
Last
have
pack.
to win this, and now down 0-2 in your first series on Saturday in pool play. First series ever in pool play. How do you think they're feeling going into game 3? Is it almost all hope lost at this point, or do you think they have the confidence to maybe turn something around and make this a little bit more interesting?
I mean, no doubt that inside some of their head, some of the doubts crept in. You know, they probably went in with hopes and delusions grandeur to like go in and be like, we're getting this first, we're getting a double cap, we're at the rib on Aquarius, we're getting this. And all of a sudden you're saying, all right, what's the change we make? And at this point, they probably turn their heads, look into whoever that leader is on the team, listen to the coach and say, what are we going to do different? Are we just going to sit back, lose a certain game, or are we going to make some changes and play on our terms? And so they have to change something up. What they're doing right now is not working.
Open abyss of Halo 4.
Master Chief.
Feels like sometimes our over challenge is trying to
Not
force
bad out
action.
of the blaster box,
Something
huh?
needs to change.
Yeah.
You mentioned it bumped up, and I think multiple times throughout that game too, we saw the same mistakes being made in game one. How close
Nice.
they were together. That forward push on the
let's
turbine,
switch.
on the kneeler position from elevator. That doesn't work against pro teams. Once they get that information, you see SLG drop out of middle. He just plays his life, gets his shield back, and when he gets his shield back, he's able to get right back into the fight. And all of these players in such a confined
See, okay?
space,
Yep.
it feels like the
that
trades
was
are
the hit
not going
out
in
of
the
the box.
favor. I don't know if those
Yep.
strategies have been
Over
working
shield.
throughout the tournament.
Really hard to see that.
And immediately,
That's it.
they're going to spawn by the
Yep.
way. Great information. You can tell how
HCS
comfortable
pack.
it's winning the gaming field right
Yeah.
now.
Not even just information, but just such a strong understanding of the spot.
Not the prettiest background.
Situation where potentially
But there you go.
spawn will cause someone off guard.
Any closing comments?
Cause team off guard. They are
No.
they're watching.
All right.
What a dominant performance. Game 1, 100%. Game number 3. Are you kidding me? The FaZe clan put together to paint what was a 3-0 series in the winter semifinals here. They showed some ice in game 2. They showed individual prowess there in game 3. I mean, Trippy kicking it off the way he did. Snakebite is down to those shields. They need to be so careful here with 48 on the board. It's so different from even 47.
This part was really tense. Even the cameraman was ready. It was just points from the final score, and then it happens. It was just an amazing night. We're FaZe clans through and through, but we really gained a new appreciation, a strong appreciation for the sportsmanship and skill of Shopify Rebellion. They really earned this victory and celebrated it. Sincerely, you can tell these guys sincerely were thankful and appreciative of the night and the win. It was an amazing major in Charlotte. The last one before Halo Worlds later this October. Glad we could be there. Congratulations, Shopify Rebellion.
It was always a battle between Shopify. It was always talked about as the two-team story. And Shopify now with their turn in the spotlight for a second time. They tie up the year at 2-2, heading into the Halo World Championship.